Okay, so today we're looking at the monitor. This lives on the vehicles, DM1, DM2 and DM5. Here's a video of where the monitor is on the Land Rovers. And we're back. Right, so if we open up the bag, in here we can see the monitor. In the top here are the connections for pulse ox, ECG and blood pressure cuff. So that's on this side. On this side we have a blood pressure cuff, a pulse ox lead, an ECG lead and some ECG tabs. So let's look at these ECG tabs. Excellent. They run out this week, so we can get away with this. They need using up. So open that. So we're going to start off. We're going to turn the machine on. There's a little power light on the top. Should go beep a few times, and then it turns on. Okay, so it says no data saved. Select stop or dot to start a new patient. Okay, start a new patient. Start with the pulse ox. There's a nice long pulse ox lead. The plug is through that hole. And it connects down there. There's a little click to keep him in place. Put the pulse ox on our fine casualty. All right, mate, good. Right, blood pressure cuff goes on the other arm. And then the lead for that goes through there and then connects and screws in there. They are unique, you can't plug the wrong thing into the wrong socket. ECG, right, we need to put some ECG dots on him. It's going to complain because there's no actual data coming off him. Look at that in a minute. So we're going to get 3 out. So I'm going to put 1 up here. There you go, mate. Another 1 there. Oops, excuse me. And 1 down there. Then we're going to shut that up because that's just going to beep at us. Oh no, I've not got a pulse. What do I do? Yes, I know. Okay. So, plug the lead in top, it locks in position, and then connect the wired cables, so the coloured cables, to approximately the right place. So, red goes on the patient's right, going up there, little clicky metal connectors, yellow for left, and green for spleen. So now, if we turn that back on again, it'll probably whinge that it's not seeing any data. start a new patient. Okay, that's about it. Let's see what the data looks like. Oh, right, okay. So here I am wired up to the monitor. Let me just borrow this camera and then we can get a closer look and see what's going on. So we can see that we have a pulse ox trace, we have a heart rate trace, and if I hold my breath, okay, so if I hold my breath, we have the pulse ox going down, and it's now come back up to 96 because I've taken some deep breaths. Pulse ox is mucking around. So I've pushed this button here, I get a blood pressure reading. Okay, so 1 blood pressure. I can take a snapshot of that if I want. Okay, so let's have a look and see what I'm doing. So here you can see my ECG trace. Now this is quite sensitive to me moving around. See if I just jump around there. That's not the pads falling off, that's just me randomly moving around. And it should come back. So if you want a diagnostic look, everything needs to be reasonably still. What else have we got? So here we've got a page that has a history. So you've got pulse, you've got a blood pressure, you've got a pulse ox. So we take another blood pressure. Ow. So we have another blood pressure. Back to the main page, heart rate, pulse ox. And again, if I move around a bit, I can upset things. My pulse hasn't just gone up to 120. That's better. Come on, back down here. Yes, you can shut the alarms up. There are some alarms that start going off if I disconnect things. It'll think I'm dead, which I'm not. Yes. If you really want to, you can change the actual name on here. So now TW. So there we go. That's me attached to the monitor. Now you can zip all this up and baggage it with the patient, and you can continue to monitor them all the way down. I think one of my dots has actually just fallen off. There we go. Delete and shut down, save and shut down. Oh, that sounds bad.